Guys, it's finally happened. NUMBLY has beaten my any percent record in BFDIA 5B after over a year with an 825 and becomes the newest world record holder in the game since, well, since myself in 2021. So yeah, just congrats to him, and I'm going to be reacting to his run. I've already reacted to a few of his runs already, so I'm going to make this a little bit different. I'm going to actually analyze it a little bit more. Go a little bit more into depth into the strategies he's using, and yeah. So this has a lot of views. Oh my gosh. I don't even think this run has been verified on the leaderboards yet, and it already has 350 views. That's pretty good. Alright, so, oh yeah, that's right, and Blue Fan edited the beginning. Apparently there's a cool little intro or something. But alright, let's take a look at what we got here. Yep, Blue Fan. Glad NUMBLY credited himself. Oh, what is this? A Steam speed runner Korzen would set his first any percent world record. Time 12:28, classic, proving the former world record by 2 seconds. Damn straight. I did do that. I really need to update that icon. That looks so bad. Letters for world record at the time. You then go on to hold that title for the following years. I don't have audio. Hold on. There might be audio. I'm gonna replay this because there's music. Oh my goodness. Or well, there's not music yet. It's just a compilation of myself. Okay, no, don't forget about the Ant Letters records. This is kind of sick. Blue Fan, quick tip for you. So I believe you are doing crossfades for each of these. Shotcut is weird in that when you when you crossfade something without anything underneath it and it's just like transparent, there will be no alpha channel whatsoever, meaning that you won't get any sort of crossfade. So if you just have like a black image under and like the bottom video track, that'll fix all of that. Anyway. Yeah, Shotcut's a bit weird like that. So 1052? Oh, this is cool. Okay, so he's like highlighting the important parts from them. Or like the more impressive parts. I'll take it. Wait, is this the same run? Wait, what was that? I don't know. Wait, what was that? I didn't see that. Prize sub 10, yep. I mean, sub 10 wasn't really considered yet until like right about here. And then it just came out of nowhere. 42 was crazy. I should not have gone for that. Like this whole run was such a fluke, dude. The whole thing was a fluke. Yeah, this run had my best beginning ever. And it just never slowed down. I had my best match segment ever, and then my best Ice Cube segment ever. And I lowered my record by 30 seconds. Crazy run. Absolutely insane. Also, just a little fun fact. After I got that run, my heart was just out of control. I felt like I was dying. It was for like the next like half hour, my heart rate was just sitting at like 180. It's probably up to 200 at one point. I was like trying to like measure it, but I don't know. Bro, that was a little scary almost. I've never felt like that before. Or since. Did Blue Fan cut out the audio here? I can't tell if the music is just loud and it's covering it. Okay, just want to say March 9th March 9th I set the 907. The 904 and the 9 flat were both on March 10th. I did not set 3 records in one day. I'm just saying that because that's what it looked like on speedrunner.com. Bro, I was so pissed after that run. Yep. Alright.
Let's go!
Oh, he cut out my curse words.
829. Let's go!
Didn't cut out my ruinous swervers though. Yeah, after my 829, that was my biggest gap in the record. That was kind of right after JJJ got his first sub 11. But yeah, at that point, I think my gap was around 2 minutes. It was like 2.5 minutes. But then NUMBLY came along and immediately closed the gap. Or was it... Did JJJ close it again? No, JJJ closed it again first, but then NUMBLY came along. Oh, there's NUMBLY. This is cool. That's really cool. Yep, JJJ closed the gap. And then NUMBLY's second place. That's crazy. There's 1000%. There's a sub 9. Corson, no, no. I miss that guy. All right, that was a cool intro. Good job, Blue Fan. That was really cool. The music was good as well. I like the music sync as well. Music syncing is harder than you think. Yeah, that was awesome. All right, let's check out the run. All right, there's no music. I'm pulling up music. Sorry, NUMBLY. Here. All right, we have music. All right, so again, I'm going to be reacting to the run, but I'm also going to be analyzing it. Does he get this frame perfect jump? No, it's not frame perfect. It's 2 frames. All right, there's really nothing to talk about yet. Let's see. Okay, so he plays that ascent a little bit safer. Because it's still the start of the run, I would also just play that safe. Not going for any sort of frame perfect jumps. Yep. Just a good 5, but nothing insane. Not going for like idle strats or whatever. Okay, what happened here? So he jumps up here, but instead of continuing to just descend, I guess he's going for some sort of setup. I believe there is something maybe you can do here. I guess if you don't know what to do, then just going back down is completely fine for a backup. Box jump. Yeah, I guess we can talk about the box jump. So yeah, box jump is you throw in the box, he's jumping a little bit after to stand on it, and then instead of jumping off the box right away, he waits a little bit so that he can, or that book can assume the speed of the box along with the normal rightward momentum to get a little bit of a speed boost off of it. It's called a box boost. Seven's not crazy. Eight's also not crazy. Probably. I don't think he's gonna go. Yeah, nothing crazy here. I feel like eventually, at least for book segment, we're gonna go for the fast cycle here, but not worth it yet. Alright, so this is the same box jump as earlier, but a little bit more precise because the box is weighted differently. Got a third try. I feel like I wouldn't be satisfied with a third try. Usually I get it first try. I assume NUMBLY does too. Alright, so far the start's been pretty average. Nothing disastrous yet, but nothing mediocre. There's a few ways to do this one. So I would normally like throw the box before I land here, and then do a little bit different movement. He chooses to do a box jump. I think they're like the same speed. Interesting strat though. A couple more auto-scroller levels here. Alright, so 13, does he do anything interesting? No, but it was clean. Really clean. So yeah, grabbing the box. By the way, if you want to watch the video without me interrupting it constantly, go watch the regular run in the description. So yeah, dropping the box. Yeah, it lands right next to the wooden box after throwing the metal crate. Yeah, metal crate's a little bit far to the left. Normally that would be a little risky, but because he's going for another box boost with the wooden crate, he has plenty of distance still, as long as he jumps late enough, which, yeah, he definitely does. 14, I assume he won't play this risky. Did go for an unbuffered jump there. So normally you have, when you land, you have 3 frames. If you're just buffering spacebar, you have 3 frames before you jump again. If you release the spacebar and then jump somewhere within those 3 frames, you will actually be able to jump right away. So that saves a few frames per jump if you go for that. However, again, you have to hit a 3-frame window, which there's no risk if you don't. Or I mean, yeah, it's perfectly safe to just not unbuffer the jump. However, he does that here. Just presses spacebar to do this jump. My frame advance is not being very nice to me, but yeah, that's how he saves a little bit of time there. Alright, let's watch this wall clip. Gets the wall clip first try. Very nice. Alright, so this is pretty good. I'd say this is maybe... Oh, sorry. And this is maybe on pace for like a 304 or a 305 book, which is very good. I'm actually going to go back to the clip. I just want to analyze this a bit more. Okay, I mean, it's the frame perfect setup, which is, I believe it's, what is it, 3 frames of left and 2 frames of right? Or is it 3 frames of left and 1 frame of right? And then 2 frames right. I don't remember. Alright, so I assume he's going to make this cycle save here. He's on pace for it, as long as he has a good turnaround. Jumps at the right time there. Yeah. Definitely making the cycle, for sure. Daylight between that spike. Nothing crazy. Alright, so then for his grab boosts that are coming up, I assume he's going to be doing 2 hands, so 1 hand on his regular up, and then 1 hand on Z. Yeah, as we can see here, we can look at his inputs here. He has, my cursor's not visible. Let's change that. Wait, what? No, not that one. There we go. Yep, so he has this up arrow binded to his actual up key. This over here, this is a secondary up key. It's binded to X, and then his switch key is still Z. So he can hit Z and X with the same hand. Splitting that up input for the grab boosts between his up key and his X key will allow him to essentially hit, or it'll allow him to split the workload between his 2 hands to hit that up key in a way that's very ergonomically friendly. It's what I do as well, but he's a lot better at it than me. So I assume he's going to be going for some crazy grab boosts coming up. What was the book segment? 3. Okay. Yep, 304, kind of like I predicted. Very good. Very good book. I believe my world record has a 309 book, so he's already saving time over me. Alright. Yeah, this is not a crazy cycle to hit. When I first came in, it was one of the tougher cycles, but now it's like one of the easiest. NUMBLY, what the fuck? I don't know why you'd go for grab boosts there. Like, normally you'd go for that for 100%, for example. But, or you go for 100% because you need that win token, you need the extra height for it. But for some reason, he just does it anyway. You don't need to, but okay. It's just a little bit riskier, in my opinion. So this is extremely interesting. He's not going for fast 22. I went for fast 22 in my record and got it first try, and that saved 10 seconds right there. So he's going for the other version. It's definitely safer, but it's quite a bit slower. So, yeah, he's losing 9 or 10 seconds there. Alright, but I assume he's going to do a grab boost here. He does the one in the open air. I like to do mine along the wall on the left because it's safer. He's struggling a little bit here. This is kind of like what my grab boost looked like. Gets it eventually. So, already here. Did I go for this? Actually, I didn't go for this boost in my record, I'm pretty sure. I go for it now. I'm a lot more comfortable with it now. Or and by the boost, I mean the boost on the left wall, not the one he tried to do. But because of that, he's not losing as much time as you'd think. I believe the other strat that I use, where you actually stack the HPRCs over here, that gets about a 10 or 11. So he's losing right around 5 seconds. I assume he's just gonna grab boost over this gap. Yep. Does he do a jump switch grab boost or what? What does he do here? So he does a jump switch grab boost. It looks like he goes for another grab boost. So yeah, jump switch grab boost with some other funny business at the end. But that was a grab boost chain. Looks like he might have messed this up as well. Okay, so this is, yeah, 7.5. NUMBLY regularly gets like low 6s for 26. So already I can tell that this match segment from NUMBLY is not good to his standards. 21 had a mistake. 24 had tons of mistakes. 26 had a mistake. Alright, so when is he gonna set it apart? Yeah, another mistake there. That was faster. Yeah, so probably lost like 3 seconds and 27. We went for the same strat, but mine was cleaner. But he did this one better. Like, I don't go for that grab boost. He saves 2 seconds there, I think. Maybe more. Actually, no, more than that. Maybe like 4 seconds. Alright. But that was really clean. The mistake at the start kind of cost him, though. I went for that grab boost in my record, and I believe I messed up the second grab boost once. So we're probably coming out of there, or in that level we probably lost the same amount of time. Yep, 30, nothing crazy here. What? Why did that happen? So there is, like a way to manipulate your position at the beginning of 30. It's like using a jump, or yeah, it's like a jump switch, which is where like you do space Z, then an up, then a Z up after. Does he do that? So he jumps. I think that's a. Oh, okay. So he did a jump switch at the start, but now he's doing a grab boost. That still gets him across the gap with a little bit more leeway if he needs it ever. But now he's not set up to just hit the spring. Instead, he bonks on the ceiling. So he is losing time in this level. He bonks it again. Alright, so next we have a wall clip. Alright. Third try wall clip. I don't remember how long it took me in my record. NUMBLY. Spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Alright, so he lost another like 5. So he's losing so much time. He's losing a lot of time right now. That was good. He's got to make up this time somewhere. Is he going to go for this jump? Yep, he gets that jump. Okay, let's run on par with me. That was good. He's gotten a lot better at this level. It used to be kind of messy, but now it's pretty refined, and that was good as well. Although I think I hit that first try on my record too, so not getting in time. First try clip there, that's big. That is big. Ooh, what? NUMBLY, come on. Alright, so this is the same strat as me. Alright, so already we're at a 3-minute match segment. That was good. I think that took a couple tries in my record. Maybe 3 tries. I'm thinking of the right record. That was fast. This is a really difficult grab boost. See, when I said earlier that NUMBLY is better at this type of grab boost than me, this is what I mean. I was able to do this in an IL after minutes of attempts, but he's able to do it consistently enough to get it here. So this saves a lot of time. That saves, compared to the one I use where I go over here and then I do a jump switch grab boost to get up here, probably saves around 3 seconds. But this is where I expect a lot of time save to be. Yep. That saves 6 seconds. Maybe 7 seconds. 6 or 7. Alright. So, made a lot of time up there right at the end of the dungeon. So, match segment is... So what is it? He entered match at around 3:04. It was a late 3:04, so we'll call it 3:05. So that was a 3:32 match segment. Good. Very good. Was mine faster, though? Yeah, mine was faster. Mine was really close to the actual match record at the time, which was a 3:50. I think mine was a 3:16. So throughout that match, he lost quite a bit of time. So pretty much what all of this is telling me is that his ice cube needs to be nuts. I mean, for him to get that time, he needs a sub 2. He needs well under a sub 2. He needs a sub 150. So this is going to be a good ice cube. He already messed up. Never mind. Horrible ice cube. Yeah, so what happened here? Okay, I mean, there are a couple ways to go about this. So he throws match up, and then he wants to switch to book, do a throw jump to get ice cube up to match. Instead, he presses Z the wrong number of times, happens all the time. He's focused on ice cube instead of book. Oh, no, he doesn't do it. I forget ice cube can just make that jump. Okay. Yeah, like, that's his way of doing it. Fair enough. But yeah, the little hesitation cost him a little bit of time there. But still, like, that was a sub 6.5. That's a good 42 still. Obviously, he had to reset at the start a few times. That adds up too. Just really doing this one really aggressively. See, like, that wasn't even that good. Usually you'd want, I believe, a sub 5 here in 43. And he's getting a 6, so... Almost earned book there. That was pretty close. Usually you'd want book to be a little bit farther to the right after you throw her. But it worked out this time. And match still made the jump to the ledge, which is really what matters. Throw jump. No throw jump there. That's cool. I forgot about this. Yes. Yep. That saves a ton of time. That saves... what was this time here? Probably like a mid 5, maybe a 6. Probably a 6. Okay, yeah, mid 5. Normally on this, you're getting like a 12, so he saved 7 seconds there. That's big. He goes for his crazy 46. I don't know how he's so consistent at this damn trick. He's so good at it. And he got the win token too, didn't he? It's ridiculous. There is an easier way to do this as well. I don't know if it's faster. It's around the same speed. The easier way that I'm thinking of here is like when you first start, you bring book over here to grab match. You turn around, you throw match, you grab ice cube, and then you throw ice cube around here, grab match around here, and then throw match and have book jump at the same time. Not as complicated as what he's doing, but he's good at this one, so let him be. And honestly, the craziest part is that he got it first try. Because normally, it's so much easier to just reset. Or it's so much easier to get it after you reset. So getting it first try You got to be ready for that, and he was. And he messes up the juggling. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He goes for this weird strat, which I haven't been able to make it faster, but he has, and he's still getting a good time. I mean, 18's like okay. I mean, I feel like regularly, like, him and I can get sub 17s. Or at least low 17s. I can get low 17s. He can probably get sub 17s. He's better at this level than me. But if he hits the juggling, which he didn't, so that loses. It's probably what lost him the time. After the juggling, it was great. Let me just rewind. Does he go for the safer version of this? Yep, he goes safer version of 48. No shade to that. Barely slower. Yep, extended juggling sequence, same as me. Barely got that jump off. But yep, very fast. Alright, it's not going for the more aggressive strat in 50 that saves like a second. The more aggressive strat I'm thinking of is the one that is... It was used in a former IL. It's like you throw Book over here, and then you throw Ice Cube over right away, and then you throw Book over, and then you jump with Match over. You can save a cycle. And it, like I said, it saves about a second and a half. He doesn't go for it. I do. I think I got it in my record, actually. Or, I went for it, and I got it eventually. I might have messed it up. Alright, doesn't go for the spike jump in 51. Dryoshi has been going for the grab boost over the spike and the jump with Ice Cube. But NUMBLY and I just suck. And he's going for the fast 52. I've been working on this as well, but it's pretty difficult. Let's analyze this. So yeah, my old strategy was using these HPRCs to stack across the gap. You put one on this here, then you put one over here so you can just have everyone jump up here quicker. He just completely skips it by using a grab boost. So then the fastest way to do this is to actually throw Book up to here. I actually find that decently consistent. But he does this, which loses a little bit of time, maybe about half a second to a second. But if it's more comfortable for him, it still saves time over the other thing. Does this, and yep, and he's really good at this movement. Really good. And then from here, this is all the regular strat. So overall, crazy good Ice Cube. He barely got Book under that ledge. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that would have been the difference between record or not, but like look at that. Book barely got under there. If Book didn't get under there and she would just be bouncing in this column here, you're looking at least 2 seconds of time loss. And if you get unlucky, could be looking at those 4 seconds. But yep, he made... Let's actually return to this jump. This jump here has got to be the scariest jump in the game. Especially if you're on record pace with a run as close as this one is. Like, I used to be with Ice Cube, and that one was even scarier, but because Ice Cube is a bit... Or because Match is a bit lighter, this jump isn't as hard anymore, but it's still scary. Alright. Now I'm just gonna watch his reaction. I assume he does this fine. Does he get this frame perfect turnaround? No, that's fine. He's breathing. No, don't cut out the reaction, NUMBLY.
No, wait.
Okay, NUMBLY, bro. I mean, okay, I know he had... I think he had someone come in, and like, yeah, I get that if you want to, you know, protect your family or all that. Get that. If you're squealing and shit, put that in. That's the good stuff people like about these speedruns, man. But it's alright. It's alright. And this is the music that we're reacting to for this record. Alright. But he's gonna come back on in a sec, right? 814 IGT. 814 IGT? That's really low. Or actually, well, actually, no. No, it's the opposite. That's kind of high, actually. Because I'm thinking 814, so that means he didn't reset very much. I think my IGT was like an 807. And I'm just looking through this text. 10 deaths. That's pretty low. I think mine was... What was mine? What, did I have 12? I think I had 12 deaths in mine. But my IGT was lower, so that's how I save time.
No, wait. ¿Qué acaba de pasar? ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Espera. Ok. Ok. Esperar. Salió de la nada esta run. O sea, no pensaba conseguir un buen tiempo en este.
Okay. I don't exactly know what he's saying. I heard him say buen tiempo, which means he got a good time. Yes, he did.
Lo conseguí, huevón. Bueno, no sé si voy a cortar esto ahorita porque estoy...
My Spanish skills have really degraded over time.
Estoy temblando ahorita, o sea, no puedo hablar mucho ahorita. Aparte,
Sí.
hubo bulla en mi casa, pero no sé si voy a cortar esto.
Yo entiendo mucho.
Wow.
Okay.
No lo creo, de verdad. No.
He's very happy, and you know what? If that's, I feel like that's the only thing I need to take away is that he's happy. Yeah. Again, congrats to him. He now holds both the 80% and 100% world records. I now hold no full game records, which is really funny because that's like what I was known for. So yeah, now I gotta beat it back. Once I get all my big projects done, I feel like I might restart my 80% grind. Maybe make a push for sub 8. We'll see if I have time for that. I'll at least give it a try. I'll start practicing and whatnot, and if I have time to actually do some grinds, maybe on stream, then I'll do that. Huge congrats to NUMBLY. Awesome world record. Really fun to watch. And good job to BlueFan as well for the edit. And yeah. Alright, I'm out. Hopefully you guys learned something, took something away from that. Alright. Bye!